starting a new chapter that is called Matrices. In this particular chapter, Matrices will be dealing with what is matrix, what is order of matrix, different types of matrices, equality of matrices. First, let's discuss about what is matrix. And please do remember, matrices is plural of matrix. Matrices is plural of matrix. What is matrix? The arrangement of numbers in form of horizontal rows and vertical columns is called matrix. Let's take one example. Suppose you have numbers 2, 3, 4 and 5. These given numbers, if we arrange in form of rows and columns, the arrangement is called matrix. Matrix is always represented by a symbol and you have to represent it with capital letter. You need to open the bracket and these numbers you need to arrange in form of horizontal rows and vertical columns. Horizontal rows and vertical columns. At the intersection of these rows and vertical columns, you need to write down the numbers. So you have intersection here 2, second intersection 3, fourth intersection 4 and 5. Arrangement of numbers in form of rows and columns is called a matrix. Two rows and 2 columns. The whole arrangement is considered as a matrix. One more important thing. These numbers which we write inside the brackets to represent a matrix are called elements of the matrix. Elements of the matrix. Let's consider one more example to understand what is matrix. Suppose you consider 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. These numbers you can arrange in form of rows and columns. Let's consider matrix B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Horizontal arrangement is called rows and vertical arrangements are called columns. So when we have arrangement of numbers in form of rows and columns, what do we call it? We call it as a matrix. Second important thing, that is called order of matrix. Order of matrix. Order of a matrix is calculated with the help of rows by columns. Rows by columns. Suppose you consider a matrix which have m rows. M rows and n columns. Then order we can find it by n by n, or we can write this one as n cross n. This is not multiplication, it is by. M stands for rows, n stands for columns. We'll understand better with one example. Let's consider a matrix A whose elements are 5, 7, 8, 3. You need to look at the given matrix carefully and see how many rows it has. So how many rows are there? 1 row, 2 row. So M is how much? 2. Now we look at column. vertical arrangement, 1, 2. So how many columns we have? 2. Therefore, order is always written as n cross n, or we can write it as n by n. Therefore, n is 2. N is 2. Order of the matrix is 2 by 2, or we say it 2 cross 2. Let's consider some more examples. A matrix A, 1, 2, 3. The numbers inside the bracket are called elements. See how many rows it has. It has only one row, so n is 1. How many columns? 1 column, 2 column, 3 columns, so n is 3. Therefore, order of A is always n cross n. N stands for number of rows, n stands for number of columns, so it is 1 cross 3. 1 cross 3. 1 row, 3 columns. Third example. Let's consider matrix B, whose elements are 1, 2, 3. Look at the matrix carefully. 1 row, 2nd row, 3rd row. So M is 3. There are 3 rows, horizontal arrangement, and it has only 1 column, so M is 1. Therefore, order of B is 3 cross 1. 3 cross 1. So please do remember, order of matrix is calculated by m cross n, m by n. M stands for number of rows, n stands for number of columns. Third topic, that is called different types of matrices. We have several types of matrices. The first one, types of matrices. First one, number 1 is called row matrix. Row matrix. What is row matrix? It is a matrix which has only 1 row. Example 1, 2, 3 is called a row matrix because it has only 1 row. So what is the order of this matrix? Order of this row matrix, order of A is, it has 1 row, M is 1. How many columns? 3 columns, so it is 1 cross 3 or 1 by 3. Second one is called column matrix. What is column matrix? It is a matrix which has only 1 column. 1, 2, 3. It has only 1 column, so it is considered as column matrix. What is the order of this? Order of B, m cross n. M stands for number of rows, 1 row, 2 row, 3 row. N stands for number of columns. How many columns? Only 1. So order of this is 3 cross 1. Similarly, the third type 3, is called square matrix. Square matrix. What is square matrix? Square matrix is a matrix whose number of rows is equal to number of columns. Number of rows is equal to number of columns. You'll understand better with the example. 3, 4, 2, 1. Look at this given matrix A, whose elements are 3, 4, 2, 1. How many rows? There are 2 rows, so M stands for rows 2. How many columns? 2 columns. And since number of rows is equal to number of columns, so this given matrix is called square matrix. Now we can calculate order of A. N cross N. N is 2. N is 2. So if you have a matrix whose number of rows is equal to number of columns, the matrix is called a square matrix. Fourth one, type 4 is called zero matrix or null matrix, N-U-L-L. Zero matrix or null matrix. What is zero matrix? It is a matrix whose all elements are 0. Take matrix B whose elements are 0. Inside the bracket you have 0. So matrix is considered as zero matrix. What is the order of this? 1 row, 2 row, so N is 2. 1 column, second column, N is 2. Therefore order of B is M cross N, 2 cross 2. Null matrix. The last one, that is called type 5, is called unit matrix. Unit matrix. It has another name. It is also known as identity matrix. What is unit matrix or identity matrix? It is a matrix whose diagonal elements are 1, unity. Let's consider example A. 1 0 0 1. The given matrix is called unit matrix or identity matrix because diagonal elements are equal to 1 and other elements are equal to 0. 1 1 and other diagonal elements must be equal to 0. So what is the order of this? 1 row, second row, first column, second column. So order of A is N cross M. M stands for number of rows, 1, 2 rows. N stands for number of columns, 1, 2 columns. Order of this matrix is 2 cross 2. And if you multiply these two, suppose you do the multiplication, 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. This number 4 stands for number of elements inside the bracket. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll give you one more example. Suppose you consider B. 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. This given matrix is called unit matrix or identity matrix because its diagonal element is equal to 1 and other elements are equal to 0. Order of this: 1 row, second row, third row. 1 column, second column, third column. So M is, there are 3 rows, N again 3 columns. So order of this matrix B is N cross N, 3 cross 3. When you multiply, you get 9. 9 stands for number of elements. And when you do calculation for order, you need not multiply, you have to leave it like this. 3 cross 3 or 3 by 3 will give you the order of the given matrix. row multiplied by column. Next important term, that is called equality of matrices, means that equal matrices. There are two conditions to be followed for this equal matrices. First one, if they have same elements, if they have same elements, then only we consider that given matrices are equal. Example, suppose you have matrix A, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another matrix B, again you write 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at these two given matrices. They have same elements, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. And whenever you have two matrices given and they contain same number of elements, then we consider they are equal. Therefore, matrix A is equal to B. First condition. Second one, if they have same order, meaning that n cross n must be equal to n cross n. This is for first matrix, second matrix. So equal matrices are those matrices when they have same number of elements, and second one when they have same order. So these are simple things you need to remember for matrices. First one, definition, arrangement of number in form of rows and columns. Second one is order. It is very, very important. N cross n will give you the order. M stands for rows, N stands for columns. Then you have to go through different types of matrices: row matrix, column matrix, square matrix, zero matrix, and unit matrix. The last one is equality of matrices. Let's consider some examples to understand how we represent a given matrix. E. Suppose I write 2, 3, 4, 5. This first one is first element of the given matrix, second element, third element, fourth element. This one is written as A1, 1, 1. Means that first one, first row, first element. This is called A1, 2. First row, second element. This is called A2, 1. Second row, first element. A2, 2. Second row, second element. First row, first element. First row, second element. Second row, first element. Second row, second element. This is representation of a matrix. Or you can write like this: A equal to A1, 1, A1, 2, A2, 1, A2, 2. First row, first element. First row, second element. Second row, first element. Second row, second element. Or we can call it as first row, first column. First row, second column. Second row, first column. Second row, second column. Simple. Let's discuss some problems relating matrices, and mostly you need to do sums based on equality, addition, subtraction of matrices, and the last one is multiplication. I'll give you some examples of equality of matrices. equality. If 3, 4, 2x is equal to y, z, 2, 5, find x, y, z. Look at this given sum. What you need to do, you have to copy the entire sum. Then what you need to do, you can't follow the first rule for equal matrices. When the elements are equal, you need to follow the second one, that is order row 1, row 2, column 1, column 2. So order of this is 2 cross 2, n cross n. Again you have first row, second row, first column, second column. So we write order of this one is n cross n, which is 2 cross 2. And since they have same order, so these two matrices are equal. And whenever you have equal matrices, means that first element is equal to first. So 3 is equal to y. Second element is equal to second. 4 is equal to z. Third element equal to third. You don't have to write it. Fourth element is equal to fourth element. So by equating elements individually, we will get the values of x, y, and z. Let's consider some examples from the textbook. It is exercise 8.1. Exercise 8.1. Let's do question number 4. You don't have to do number 1, 2, 3 and all. Look at this. Question says that find the values of x and y if 2x plus y, 3x minus 2y is equal to 5, 4. You have to find x and y from the given sum. Look at the left hand side. This entire term is a single element. Single element. So how many rows does it have? Row 1, row 2. How many columns? It has only one column. So order of this given matrix is 2 cross 1. What is the order on the right hand side? Again 2 cross 1 because it has row 1, row 2, column 1. And since they have same order, so we use the property of equal matrices. First element will be equal to first. 2x plus y is equal to 5. First element equal to first. Second element is equal to second. Look at this. We got two equations. There are two variables. These equations are called simultaneous linear equations. Equation number 1, equation number 2. We can solve it using simultaneous linear equations. Also you have to do it. Real number 2 multiplies the lower equation. Real number 3 multiplies the first one. Individually multiplied, 6x plus 3y is equal to 15. 6x minus 4y is equal to 8. Real numbers in front of x is equal, change the sign. First one cancels, 3 plus 4 is 7y. 15 minus 8 is 7. Y comes equal to 7 divided by 7 is 1. By substituting y equal to 1 in equation 1. Substitute in equation number 1. 2x plus y is equal to 5. 2x plus 1 equal to 5. 2x equal to 5 minus 1. 2x equal to 4. X comes equals to 2. Therefore, x equal to 2, y equal to 1. These are two values of x and y using equality of matrices. This is the second example I gave. You can go for third example. Let's see that question number 6. You have similar sums in the exercise. You can try few. If x plus 3, y minus 4, x plus y equal to 5, 4, 3, 9. Find the values of x and y. Copy the given sum. First, write the order. First element, second element, third element, fourth element. It has two rows. N cross N, N cross N. There are two rows, so two rows, two columns. On the right hand side, again you have two rows, two columns. And when they have same order, then only we can use the property called equality. If they have different order, it cannot be used. And since they have same order, so first element on the left side is equal to first element on the right hand side. X plus 3 equal to 5. 4 equal to 4, you don't have to write it. Y minus 4, third element equal to third. Fourth element equal to fourth. X plus 1 is equal to 9. Calculate from here. X equals to 5 minus 3, transpose it, you get 2. Y equal to 3 plus 4, that is equals to 7. X is 2, y is 7. You don't have to do calculation here because 2 plus 7 will give you 9. So this is simple application of equality of matrices. Please do try some problems from the exercise. Exercise 8.1. You can try question number 5. You can try question number 7. You can do question number 8. 3 sums. And go through the definition from the textbook. See the definition. Look at the order. Go to different types. Go to equality of matrices. Watch the video carefully and try a few sums. Thank you very much. Stay home, stay safe.